On the early morning of June 21st, 2023, I'm trackside along the Norfolk Southern Morrisville line in Willow Grove, Pennsylvania, to catch CSX Local L042 running from Woodbourne to Lansdale and some of the early morning trains on the Norfolk Southern Morrisville line, including 27G, H84, and 25P, is what you will see in this video. Before this video begins, however, I do want to apologize in advance because one thing you'll notice is that the quality of the videos are much lower than usual, and I kind of wanted to just briefly explain that before this video starts. So, my camcorder that I was actually using, well, it's actually not really my camcorder. I was actually borrowing my mom's camcorder because my SD card, my micro SD card, got corrupted in my camcorder, and now my whole camcorder's screwed up, and I don't know what's going on with it, so I ended up having to borrow mom's. So that's why the quality is substantially lower than usual. I am going to try upscaling and see what happens, but who knows. But it's still a great video, though, and still some great catches. And I am actively working out a solution to the problem, so I'm hoping to get that fixed really soon. So don't worry, not every video is going to be like this from now on. But regardless, let's go ahead and get started here. So I set up under the cover of darkness. It's about 4:15 a.m. and the first train we will see is CSX Local L042. And it ran through at about 4:25 a.m. Here we are. After some time of waiting, daylight finally began to emerge, which meant our next train was coming soon. Our next train will be Norfolk Southern H84. Now, unfortunately, this clip is the lowest quality clip of them all. I would have taken cell phone video of this too, had I known how horrible the quality was going to be, but it kind of caught me off guard. I didn't know it was coming, so yeah. It was kind of out of a reflex to go for the camcorder first instead of my cell phone, so yeah, I apologize for the low quality on this one. But don't worry, this is the lowest quality clip. This is the only clip that's like this. Any clips from this point on are a little bit better, so here it is. After H-84 passed, I waited patiently as daylight fully emerged and the roads were just beginning to back up with the typical morning rush hour traffic. And unfortunately, I turned the camera off right as it happened, but while I was gathering these narration clips, I heard a loud boom on the already backed up PA turnpike nearby. But I don't really think anything of it, so I hope everything is okay. But anyway, our next train of the day is Norfolk Southern 27G, our first daily intermodal of the day. 27G was formerly known as 21E until Norfolk Southern changed up everything on this line, and I'm sure several other lines too. But that's a story for another day. So, here it is. After 27G passed, the next train we would see is Norfolk Southern 25P. This is another train that would end up catching me off guard. But before that, I took a moment to look across the street and have a look at the John Kennedy Ford Collision Center right across the street where they were working on cars that had been severely damaged in crashes or whatever. And I remembered that it was a former bowling alley that used to be in that location. The bowling alley unfortunately closed in 2016, but every now and then when I'm set up at the Morrisville line, I take a glimpse over and I do get memories off and on. Memories such as partaking in my first bowling league, winning my first bowling trophy, and even having a popular place just to hang out with friends after school let out. But although the bowling alley has been gone now for years, the unique roof is the only thing that still remains on this Ford Collision Center that was left from the bowling alley, which I thought is pretty cool that they at least kept that. The memories. But anyway, here is our next train, Norfolk Southern 25P. After 25P passed, I decided I was finished at the Morrisville line and I had gotten enough footage, because there wasn't going to be any more trains for quite a few hours. So I pack up my things and ride over to Wawa to go grab some breakfast. After getting breakfast, I ride over to Willow Grove train station to record the last train of the day, a SEPTA Warminster Line local coming out of Philadelphia arriving at Willow Grove. I recorded this one just because I happened to be at the right place at the right time. So I'm adding this one in. So here it is.
Steady eyes and smoothie skies glow. Your silhouette that holds the light. Sit beside as we let the time go. Was this me, or was it just a dream?